Hey guys, how's it going? These are your morning thoughts for Friday, February 8th, 2013. This morning I want to talk for a few minutes about setting aside some time to work the vision. Setting aside some time to really go after that what you want to do with your life. And a lot of us have busy schedules. A lot of us, we have work, we have school. If you're active in local ministry, then you have that. You have meetings. You have all these things to do. And then you got to find time for homework. You got to find time to cook so that you won't waste a lot of money on fast food. You have to find time to do all these things. And I really am a firm believer in we make time for what we care about. We make time for what we love. And one of my mentors said, and I took one of his classes in undergrad, and he said, if you want to be successful at something, give it some work hours. And I really believe that. And so part of what I do is I'm getting back into blogging. I'm doing these morning thoughts videos again, and I set aside time every day, okay, to at least make this video. I set aside about 30 minutes before I make each video to kind of say, okay, this is what I'm going to say, this is what I'm going to talk about, and then I make the video, and then I leave time for uploading and all that. And also because unique nature of my schedule and being able to only have classes 4 days a week and being able to decide what hours I'm going to work and things of that nature for my job, I've set aside every Friday. Okay, Fridays are Sabrina days. Fridays are if I haven't gotten much rest that week, then Friday's my rest day. If I am working on a project for myself, then that's my day. For Fridays are the one day that I set aside to say, okay, you're giving your boss 4 days a week. You're giving your academics 4 days a week. You give ministry whatever days of the week that you need to show up and do what you got to do. So you need a day to where you really work toward really just making sure that Sabrina is okay. Really making sure that you're on your way to getting to where God has called you. Because right now, and I don't know about those of you watching, but right now I'm at a temporary place. I'm not going to be in Huntsville, Alabama in grad school forever. There's something coming after this. And so I need to be preparing. And so on Fridays is understood. Fridays I'm not coming to work. Okay, I'm not doing it. Sorry, it's not going to happen. Don't call me and ask me for a random favor that you could have asked me for early in the week, because it's not going to happen. It just little basic things, because I believe that it's very important to make sure that I have some time to really invest in working the vision. So I said all that to say, find some time, and we make time for what we want to do. We make time to go out to eat. We make time to watch television. We make time to talk on the phone. We make time to sit and text. We make time to play Ruzzle. We make time to play video games. We make time what we want to make time for. So make some time for you. Make some time for that which you say you're called to, because at the end of the day, you have a hand and you are responsible for working toward what you believe God has called you to. If God has called you to be an author and you don't write, what you doing? If God has called you to be a dancer and you don't spend no time practicing dancing, but then we get mad when we don't get further in our lives than we are already. Well, what part of that is your responsibility? Most of it is. God gives us the potential, but it's up to us to have the discipline to work toward making sure that potential is maximized and that we get the most out of what God has put in us, so that we can move from being broke, busted, and disgusted to really living the life that we were meant to live. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have stacks for days. It doesn't necessarily mean that you going to be living your life like it's golden, but it does mean that you will be that much closer to fulfilling destiny. Have an awesome Friday and a great weekend. Love you guys.